Hello and welcome to another episode of Skillcraft. This is episode 24 and I'm heading over to my shop. Let's just quickly check some profits. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well that's sort of to be expected because they were recently sold out completely, so that's pretty good. And it's actually good for me because it means I don't have to stock too much. But anyway, I've added this little hole with every wood type. I need to stock every wood type. So let's move these down straight away. Oh, this was... Okay, well, I guess we're on a timer now. Well, that is every bit of stock moved down. I accidentally stripped this one. So we actually need to go get a new oak log. That's fun. Never hold an axe when you're interacting near wood logs. I should know that by now. Oh no, I just realised I don't have every type of log. I forgot crimson and what's the other one? Wart. I forgot those, but they're a pain to get. So I might just not get them. And I'm honestly running out of room because I made this a very small hole. I have now put on some prices. All logs are 2 diamonds per stack. Previously, that was the price of the cherry and the spruce, but not the bamboo. However, I'm actually kind of struggling with bamboo because I don't know why. I guess I just have a very small auto farm. But also it's simpler. I didn't want to have to label every log for just the bamboo to be cheaper. So I just put all logs 2 diamonds per stack because that was easier. Now I've got my log farming kits. These are all my saplings and bones and bone meal to speed up the process. And then here's just some spare logs. So once these make up a stack, we can pop them in there. I think the first thing we want to do is spruce, because spruce we can grow in double trees, and we only need 5 stacks of it, so that one will be pretty quick. However, spruce actually creates podzol in place of the grass. So we're going to fly over to my base, and this is my little spruce farming area. It's actually tall enough, and I don't care what happens to the floor, so it's perfect. It can be a little annoying waiting for the spruce leaves to actually decay, but ultimately it's a pretty good place to do it. Well, I believe this is my 5th tree, and we've already got to the 5 stacks. Now I'll just take this tree down and we'll get a bit extra for the next time, and we can move on to a different wood type. We've got a lot to go. And spruce is complete. I wonder how many of those will get done today. I hate whoever invented large oak trees. They are the worst. Oh, that was another one that just grew. Oh, I was thinking I should give away free sticks because I have a lot of sticks. Breaking all of these trees just gives so many sticks. And okay, why didn't look at you? Oh, now there's a spider as well, and I don't have my sword, and I'm gonna die. No, I'm not, it's fine, never mind. Anyway, back to sticks. I'm gonna give away sticks, because all these leaves drop sticks, and I have a lot of them, and I don't need that many. So I'm gonna give away sticks. Also, I realised I haven't done a time-lapse in a long time, so here's a tree time-lapse. Okay, a break from the time-lapse about why I hate mining oak wood. Because look at birch. Nothing grows below 2 blocks height, which is brilliant because you just go around and break them. Oh, and also there's nothing high enough that's out of your reach, unlike large oak trees. And sometimes you just end up having to do this, and it's horrible breaking oak trees. So anyway, that's why I hate oak. Back to the time lapse. Okay, I'm calling it with this tree. I am done. I've had enough. Let's burn this massive lump of horribleness down. This giant lump of trees can burn. I hate them. I hate tall oak trees. They just deserve to burn. There we go. that goes up really quickly. Oh my gosh. Forgot how fast fire works. Oh wow. Well, that might be a little awkward to clean up the stragglers like this. And there we go. All of them are burning. We should never get this again. Until I inevitably have to get more oak. Which will be very soon because I don't even have half a chest. Let's head over to spawn. So this is what we have. Not a lot. Barely even a shulker box of both of the wood types. That is just sad, honestly. But here we go. Half a chest of oak and less than half a chest of birch. Right, I've had enough of wood for now. Actually, we got one more thing to do. I want to give away 3 sticks and apples because why not? You know, I have a lot of them. Don't really need them. So if people want to use them, there they go. They can use them, and I will get a sign that says that. So we've actually made some sales. I sold a stack of birch, stack of oak, my only stack of mangrove, and a stack of acacia, which I've filled up a little bit more. I've been spending a little bit of time on acacia, but not a lot, so not much to talk about there. Okay, there are a lot of signs on my base. Well, it looks like we have to get to 100 subscribers before my channel is 1 year old. Now, I created this channel the 14th of September 2022, so almost a year ago. We got about a month, that means, until this channel's a year old, which is pretty cool. And if that happens, if we get to 100 subscribers, well, Skilltree's gonna buy out every item from my shop. But if we don't, well, I have to buy out every item from his shops. Which, I mean, both of them are pretty full, and we both own a few shops, so that's gonna be a lot of diamonds to either of us. So, I mean, I guess you know what you gotta do. Subscribe if you don't want me to go into debt. Oh, I should also mention that at the time of recording this, I have 63 subscribers. So we've got a little ways to go, but I think we can do it. And also because you like the channel, that one's also very important. Consider subscribing. Anyway, back to the video. Let me just take those down. I would like to go work on this beacon room here. So what I've done is added some pillars, and you saw me carve this out last episode. So I want to fill in these walls. I've carved back an extra layer to actually give room for the walls. I think we want to go something similar to this, but we also want it to feel a little bit more heavy duty compared to the stuff outside over there. And then I'm going to add a big glass front to it, so you can't actually access the dangerous energy beam, because that would be a health and safety violation. So I had plenty of this cobbled deep slate, and I feel like this colour just goes very well with the grey that we've already got down there. So I thought, why not use that? It also feels a little bit more durable than the stuff out here, and so hopefully this is, yeah, just going to feel a lot more durable. And one other thing about adding some end rods, like sticking out, just like, I don't know, like supporting this beam, or just giving it a bit more lighting, because it needs lighting up anyway, or just giving it a bit more interest or something like that. And there's all of the walls done. Now we just need a roof, and like I said, the lighting parts. So I think I'm going to do the lighting parts next, see what we can do with that and make it look kind of cool. And these are the lights I have gone for. Kind of looks like a bit of a rib bone. Not really the intention, but I think it looks pretty cool. And it looks like it's giving it a bit more energy, a bit more power, you know. Now we're going to do the roof, and I've actually crafted up some scaffolding because that'll make it a lot easier. I also have bamboo, and I just entirely forgot about scaffolding, but this is a perfect project to use it. Well, our roof has been put in, just a sort of simple dome, but I want to show you a cool trick up here. With the beacon I have put black glass to give it sort of the illusion it's just fading into darkness, which I think looks pretty cool. Except, as you get further away, I've put orange glass back up, because I want an orange beam sticking out the top. So, you can actually see a little bit of where I've put the orange glass, and it's gone back to orange. But hopefully when from down here, it will look like a bit cooler. So let's get rid of the scaffolding, so we can actually see the entire thing in its awesomeness. And I've lost a piece. Where's this last piece of scaffolding gone? How have I lost a piece? Anyway, this is looking pretty good, I reckon. Oh, I see that. I see the piece. Now we just need a glass front on it, and you can sort of see the effect. It doesn't really work, especially from here. But I mean, you get one layer. Anyway, it was a cool little idea. Probably just not the best use in this base, but I don't know. It could be a trick to keep in mind. I've gone for some glass panes, and I've gone for this little stripe effect. I actually don't really like it. Either one might look cool, but it's just kind of weird. I think I'm gonna go with the full orange. And there we go. I think I can call this build done. It's a little awkward with this grid pattern. I'd really love some connecting textures. Bedrock, that would be very nice. Can we have some connecting textures? That would be just awesome. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave that here and move on to something else. But I think right away I want to just start collecting some acacia, because I've got to clear out this area a bit anyway. And this is just easy to do, because then I don't have to actually grow it and wait for it to grow. Well, I kind of died. I went AFK for a lot longer than I expected. And I was in the middle of the savannah and kind of died. But we got my stuff back. Skilltree found it, and yeah. I was shot by a skeleton. Anyway, back to acacia collecting. I'm hiding my HUD so you don't see the coordinates, because we're in the secret base area. And I placed this copper a long time ago, and I completely forgot about it. And to be honest, it's aged kind of well. Kind of. I mean, it's not really been loaded in, because it's quite far away, and I didn't really spread it out that well. But hey, it's kind of worked. Okay, so in this little area of the mesa, past it is a desert, and Skilltree's given me a bit of a task, and we're gonna make this into a cool desert kingdom. Yeah, we're gonna start a new kingdom, and it's gonna be desert themed, like traditional desert theme. We're not going mesa. We're going ancient pyramids and awesome stuff like that. So I'm gonna build them. I don't know why that little block's there. To be honest, this one's probably gonna get destroyed, but we'll leave it there for now. I'll do that because I don't want to carry that around with me. But this challenge I'll be taking on next episode, so it'll be a cool little thing to tune in for. Although I'm sure it'll take longer than 2 episodes, but it'll be nice to get out of the futuristic style. And the great thing about this is Skilltree's provided all the materials on this little island. And well, that was a bad example, but we got plenty of sand, plenty of sandstone bricks. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a cool little area. And we'll have to make some cool transition between here or something. I don't know, I feel like we could link them up in some way, considering they're so close together. But speaking of this mesa area, we've got some stuff to do here. Yeah, I finally want to return to this area, and we're going to start right here at the entrance. We're going to make a little water mill, because it's right next to the water, and I think it could look pretty cool, and it's a building we've not done yet. So I'm going to clear this up a little bit, and maybe do a little bit of underwater terraforming, although it is going to be a bit of a challenge. So naturally, the first place to start with a water mill is the water wheel, that is the whole reason it exists. And I think that's a pretty good shape for a water wheel. I really love these grindstones, they just make it look so mechanical and just awesome. Right, let's extend this one back, add some decorative buttons, and I think I'm going to strip it just so those buttons stand out a little bit more. And then we can start working on the main build, the actual building to this water wheel. And this makes a pretty good front or back. I just realised I've started with the back of a build. What is going on? Oh no, I crafted too many pots. And they don't stack. Oh no. Well, it's quite easy because it's literally 4 bricks, and I have quite a lot of bricks from the villagers. In a weird twist of events, I've ended up leaving the front till last. This is a very strange day indeed. Very strange. And the reason I actually decided to end up using pots is because, well, Skilltree started using them over here, and they look awesome. So I actually kind of copied it to even put a pot inside. They're so cheap as well, because villagers have like infinite bricks. They also just go really well with the mangrove. And that's the reason I went with the mangrove and pot design over there. Because, well, I saw it here and I just kind of nicked it. Looks like Skilltree's also added some pots at the excavation site, actually, and this one, which is something I did sort of mean to do. I just never really got around to it because, to be honest, until recently I didn't actually know how you craft these. But it turns out they're very easy. They also don't stack, which is very annoying, but worth it because I can do cool things like that. And there we go. There's some pretty cool plants surrounding the doorway. That looks awesome. I need to use more of these pots. Please, I need areas to put these pots in. Ooh, the museum. There we go, I've put some in here, and there's some down by this giant cow skull. Like they're holding artifacts or something. And Skilltree just pointed out we can actually see the prison from here. That's a little bit awkward. Oh well. We could cover it up. Maybe just extend the cliff. That's a lot of work, and it's not that intrusive. So I've started a frame for this roof, and I was originally just going to fill this with some kind of wood, probably mangrove or oak. And earlier we came across that copper that I found a long time ago. So I thought, why not use copper? Just placing the final bell, and then we got ourselves a roof now. It's made out of copper because I feel like that's just quite a cool material that I haven't used yet. And it's even got a cool pot chimney. That's a pretty cool design, I feel like, and pretty happy with that one. That uses one of the many pots I have. I have a feeling you're going to be seeing a lot of pots in this side of the mesa. And there's even kind of an interior. I actually quite like this roof design I did. I just added some logs sideways along it. But unfortunately, that's all we got time for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's maybe a little bit shorter than usual, but I hope you like it. And consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.